What up, what up, what up? I want to welcome you guys to a new video of Speak Loud and Proud. I am Iko Finesse. Before I can get into this video, man, can y'all please click and subscribe to me. Don't miss out on nothing. If you're new to my channel, I created Speak Loud and Proud to be a resource platform for the trans community and to also bring understanding to those on the outside who don't understand the lifestyle we live, all right? So if you've been following me, and you know my story, know my journey thus far, I definitely had to drop this video to give you guys an update on my chest. To backpedal a little bit real quick. After having surgery and going through the healing process, I developed what you call hypertrophic scarring. All right. It's not keloid because I don't have keloid skin. And I actually learned this term from the dermatologist because when I started noticing my scarring, the original plan was to go back in, let my surgeon cut them off, restitch, and I thought, hey, everything will be cool. But I had surgery in 2019, and then, COVID hit that following year. So I ended up losing my job, lost my benefits, all that stuff, had other personal stuff going on. So I had to put that on the back burner. So once I, got another job and, benefits kicked in, I was like, hey, let me hop back on this issue with my chest, because throughout the whole, the last 3 years, it's been, embrace your scars, they're you. And it's like, I hear you, I get it, but I don't like them. When it started messing with me mentally a little bit, I'll go shirtless on social media, but it's like when we go to the beach, I don't be want to take my shirt off, and my wife be looking at me like I'm crazy and getting mad and all that other stuff. So yeah. So anyway, I ended up seeing 2 dermatologists. The first one was the one who actually told me what they were. So hypertrophic scarring is basically when the skin produces too much collagen and it don't know when to stop healing. So it's not keloids. So I'm like, okay, cool. So what are my options? The options were, we can start you off with this, this medical cream that cost me like $80 with insurance. Or we can do injections. And I'm like, ugh, that sounds painful. So I was like, well, let's try the cream. So, I used the cream for a while. It did help a little bit, but it wasn't where I wanted it. So I was like, well, let me get a second opinion. Let me make sure that injection is the only other option to, help me out. So the cream ran out. I waited for a while. I got back on Google trying to find another one. So I found another dermatologist. So it basically was the same thing. Like, I told her, I was like, yeah, they put me on a cream. Can't remember what it's called. She figured out what it was. I was like, yeah, they put me on a cream, but it's not what I wanted. So she was like, the only option was to get the injections. So I sat there for a sec. I thought about it. She told me, no, it could be painful. It's going to be painful. It can take the pigmentation color, out your chest, whatever. The cream actually did that, but my skin color came back. And I was like, all right, you know what? Forget it. Let's just do it. And at first, I'm like, I thought they was going to reschedule me to come back in and get the injection. She was like, okay, let me go get everything and I'll be back. And I'm like, oh, snap, like they finna do it now. So this is how my chest looks now. Let's stand up so y'all can see. So over here, it was already flattened. That did it on its own. But I got injected from here to right here. And so this is the outcome of my first visit of injections. Which is not bad. It looks a whole lot better than what I was working with. And I was actually supposed to go back like 3 weeks ago, but I ended up having to reschedule the appointment, which I honestly haven't even rescheduled. I had to cancel because of work. So I was supposed to go back, but I'm like, they flat. Like, what else are you going to inject? The only thing with the injections right now is that they can swell back up. I haven't seen it do it yet. I'll be looking like every time I'm about to get in the shower, I get up in the morning, I just be, but right now they haven't tried to swell back up. My job is switching insurance, so I'm just gonna wait till January to get another appointment because I have a whole new insurance or whatever. To go back and see. But I honestly, there's nothing to inject, it's just skin. So the only thing with the scarring is it's still gonna look like that. Like that part is not gonna. It's just make it flat, which I'm still like. I just wish there was nothing there, like nothing. But I'm just taking what I can get right now. I'm thinking about possibly getting it tattooed over. I'm kind of nervous about doing that, so I don't know yet. But I am gonna reschedule and go back for a follow-up to see what she says and go from there, and I'll let y'all guys know. I started to wait before I shoot this video because I'm actually coming up on 3 months. I'm actually coming up on 3 years next month of medically transitioning. I've been transitioning for a total of 4 years because I had surgery in 2019. I got on hormones in 2020. But medically, hormone-wise, it'll be 3 years come January. So I will be dropping a video next month for my 3-year mark. I started to put everything in one video, but as you know me, I don't like making these videos long because I don't want y'all to get bored with watching me talk. But thus far, that's my chest update. It's not gonna happen with everybody, like I tell you guys in pretty much every video, when it comes to the medical side of transitioning, everybody's body is different. I've seen a lot of guys that don't have the issue that I have. I've seen guys that have the issue I've seen guys have it worse. So it's not just because it happened to me don't mean it's gonna happen to you. But what I can say, that, and learning this from my surgeon, that this condition is very common for African Americans. Okay, so just be aware of it. You do have options, you know what I'm saying? That's why I do these videos, to fill y'all in and let y'all know. But yeah, it doesn't happen to everybody. I've even came across a video where one guy was like, oh, if that happens to you, it's because you're not taking care of your scars properly. That is not true. You can even double back and watch my videos. Like, I've done everything possibly. Like, I did so much research before I had surgery on what I need to use, asking my doctor, like, yo, is it okay if I go ahead and treat my scars? Which you have to wait till the incision is completely closed, like your stitches done dissolved, that you have no opening on your wound to even start treating it. But I did everything in the book to make sure this didn't happen, and it still happened. So don't, that's false information. You can do everything in the book and your body gonna heal how it heals. But there are resources out there. There is ways to, get it fixed. You know what I'm saying? So that's all for this video. If you guys got any questions, man, y'all already know, drop them below. DM me, Facebook, Instagram. You can find me at IcoFinesse on all social media platforms. And I will see you guys January. So yeah, how I end every video, man, if it's not hurting you or harming others, man, do what makes you happy. All right, I'm IcoFinesse, man. I'll check y'all later. Peace.